Giovanna, thank you for joining Impact Studies, which we've taken remotely in our new normal. COVID-19 is obviously pushing companies and employees to think about how to navigate in this new environment, whether it's from building virtual teams to keeping the business running daily to identifying new ways to engage with consumers and customers. You're in a new role as Chief Strategy Officer at the Riveter. The Riveter started off as a physical, in-person co-working space, and you're now building out a digital community, which could not have come at a better time. Um, why is this so important? And what are you hearing from your members in terms of things like job seeking, continuing to build their companies, resources that they need, and how can your new online and digital platform help them with this?
When we first built the strategy for the Riveter, we hadn't thought we would have this. Well, we didn't know we would obviously have a crisis, but we also had no idea that job seeking was going to be something that the community would turn to us for. But because we're this, community of women sharing their stories, and so many women are experiencing joblessness right now, we've been forced to adapt to that, and we are now talking about plans for a job fair, a virtual job fair. We've created a separate group on the platform just for job seekers. We've adjusted our programming. I mean, we do about 4 digital events per day, and we are now making sure that one out of the 4 of those is related somehow to job seeking. Your question about how do you look for a job right now and how do you do that virtually, I think we're figuring that out, and we're getting the right experts. We've had senior level human resources professionals on the platform doing office hours and Ask Me Anythings. We have had companies come to us saying, our needs have shifted. We need part-time work and work from home. Could we be on your platform? And so we're looking at getting them into our job fair, which we're planning. But I think it's also just, again, I go back to this idea of empathy and listening to people and understanding the challenges that joblessness is going to create in a home
Right.
where you are reliant on 2 incomes. And if you're caretaking, whether it be your children or a sick person in your house, it's pretty hard to also look for a job. I hear it and see it on the platform and the comments being made all of the time. But having someone also give you some positive reinforcement and feedback, or say simply, I'm going through this too, is very powerful. But I think you'll see a lot of jobs will not be replaced that were lost in this month. And I think that's a greater economic concern, obviously, both on the individual level and for this country.